You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast.
Yeah.
We might do both.
We might have to keep off because we have this assistant.
All right, can you please silence your phones?
We need, and then we,
All right,
one,
welcome to the Village of Walker's Falls monthly regular meeting of the Mayor and the Board of Trustees. Today's Wednesday, June 10th. May you please stand for the pledge.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd just like to say very quickly that one of our residents, Cal Lawrence, who is a previous trustee and previous mayor, legislator of the county, turned 90 years young today.
Happy birthday, Cal!
Okay, Mayor Huber,
Present.
trustee McCormick, trustee Cemento,
Here.
trustee Sereno, trustee Nesnick,
Here.
trustee Vanka,
Here.
trustee Tilisek, village attorney Lindars.
Here.
Approval regular, okay, we did roll call.
Yep. Motion to accept the agenda. Is that a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Public comment on agenda items.
Any public comment?
Approval regular village board meeting minutes, May 13th.
Can we get a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Approval second monthly village board meeting minutes, May 27th.
Can we get a motion?
Make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Approval amended April 20 board meeting minutes.
May we get a motion? Is there a
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Authorization to pay bills as per approved warrants.
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Approval of the village planning board to be lead agency for a subdivision at 67 South Remsen.
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Correction of errors investigation report, Dutchess County Real Estate Tax Service for 2 Dutchess Avenue.
Get a motion?
Wait, hold on.
What is that?
That's on for a resolution.
What does that mean?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
Is that the resolution that's on here for the tax?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that one, okay.
I think they double taxed the guy for.
They didn't
Okay.
tax one person and double taxed another.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, we have a resolution for that, so you needn't vote now.
Okay.
William T. Garner, at the regular monthly meeting, the membership voted to accept Lawrence Lawless as an active firefighter. Can I have a motion to accept that correspondence?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Discussion items. Recommended umbrella coverage, $4 million versus $2 million for liquor liability for the 6/19/26 Box Factory, also known as Boathouse event.
The insurance company is recommending a $4 million.
Yes, Mayor and Board. I've been round and round with this.
Well, I don't think that we should approve it if they're not gonna come up to what our insurance company wants.
That's on them to, that's why I asked for this to be. So it's my understanding that just because we're additionally insured on it, that's just allowing them to use the property under our umbrella.
But they're serving alcohol down there.
That's from the caterer, yeah.
Yeah.
For that, so the to put a little, I guess, clarification on it is that the alcohol being served down at the Box Factory Boathouse, the Box House? What is it?
It's the
Boat Factory.
it's the boathouse.
It's the liquor being served is going through the caterer and their liquor license. Because the village as a municipality can't have a liquor license and we can't sell alcohol.
Right.
The caterer can, because it's their liability it's the liability that they're assuming.
So how would that work in our building? Like,
In our building, so God forbid something happens and someone's overserved, the liability still falls onto the caterer itself,
not the village?
not the village. Because we're not providing the alcohol. We're only providing the venue. That would be the same thing as if there was a beer tent at Messier Garden or Messier Park.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, right?
I thought there was no alcohol to be allowed down there at all.
They had it last year, and there was no problem with it last year because they had all the proper documentation. And I've spoken with Beth. We have all of the documentation now. That is only going to be, it's
No, I'm not questioning what they had last year. I thought in general, there was no alcohol use in, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Okay.
all I know is that
I'd like to help you out, but I don't remember.
I don't know that either. The village isn't assuming any alcohol liability. Now, if someone trips and falls on the property itself, we would need to be covered for that.
So the suggestion of the 400,
Or 4 million. yeah.
4 million versus the 2 million is due to alcohol? Or does it have anything to do with alcohol?
Liquor liability when it comes to tripping, like injury on the property
Okay, so
itself.
that's why because of the fact that our insurance wants us to double
Right,
it.
because if there ends up being someone, like I said, God forbid, gets hurt on the property itself because of alcohol, we would still be named in a suit, but the investigation would come out that the person was intoxicated.
What's
So-
the thoughts on the attorney?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
So,
So
without-
what is the cost for the one-day policy?
Well, hang on, the attorney's gonna tell us a little bit about something.
all right, so generally how these are set up is there is an agreement between, there's an agreement that would exist to use our space for an event. As part of that agreement, there's a number of different clauses within those contracts. One of them would be an insurance policy. And we have kind of standard requirements that the insurance company likes to see. Now, you need the agreement in place in order to be named or listed as an additional insured on their policy. So what would happen is this. we have our contract and agreement. They, as part of that agreement, have to provide the insurance as an additional insured. This is going on the umbrella policy. Usually there is general liability, there's probably an auto policy, there could be a number of different policies that are required. And there's specific language that should be in all of those policies, right? All of these endorsements. If they're bringing in alcohol, it's going to be done through the caterer. The caterer is going to have, it's like a special events liquor license. It's a very specific type of liquor licensing which allows them to be somewhat more transportable to do special events at different places. It sounds like the insurance company is requesting that the umbrella policy for that vendor to be increased from $2 million to $4 million due to the liability exposures that you would be subjected to with having alcohol on your property. The idea of the additional insurance, or being listed as an additional insured, is that if you do get sued, that they would be looking to the vendor's policy first before your own policy, right? So we don't even get brought necessarily into the lawsuit. This is why you would have an agreement. The agreement between them would have an indemnification clause in it. The indemnification clause would state that if I get sued because you guys screwed up, then you guys are going to defend us. So there should be agreements in place for all of these events. There should be agreements in place that lay out these legalities, lay out the responsibilities. There should be requirements for if they are serving liquor or alcohol. There should be agreements as to what specific licensing we need. We should have all our insurance requirements set up for that as well, in order for us to be properly insured and properly protected. The additional insured is usually done as an endorsement policy, and the language in those endorsement policies, at least through this insurance carrier, which is ours is NYMER, they require that they have an agreement in place. So it's something that we need to have with whoever is putting on the event.
So, right now, it's 2 million.
So that's a $2 million umbrella policy. So you have
Under us or them?
them. So what's going to happen is we're requiring, I haven't seen any of this, so let me preface that, okay? I'm guessing this is what it says, all right? So the idea is they have probably some general commercial liability policy. Probably going to be a 1-2 policy, 1 million, 2 million, or something to that effect, right? Or a $1 million policy. In conjunction with that, they will have an umbrella policy, which means if it exceeds the million, then you look to the umbrella policy. Most people have an umbrella. It's an additional above and beyond catch-all, right? So the insurance company likes to see a certain level of insurance available for an event. And one way to get to that is with increasing the umbrella policies, which are generally cheaper than increasing your general liability or your auto or other policies. And there's certain thresholds where it starts to get very, very difficult and expensive for the vendors.
Am I wrong in thinking it's like, okay, we exceed our general liability, the umbrella is the rainy day fund, kind of? Like, if it exceeds that,
More or
then you
less.
can take from that? Okay.
It would then be kicked in.
Can I dumb it down a little bit for me? What do you suggest we do? It sounds to me like if our insurance is asking us for 4 and they're offering 2, it sounds like to me that we're pretty much kind of like gonna have a big problem if something happens.
Can I just?
You won't have a,
Can I just remind this board that when the sidewalk collapsed up there, it had nothing to do with us, but yet we're being sued for something? And
Well-
it's costing us tens of thousands of dollars for things?
Because anybody can be sued for
So,
anything, it doesn't mean you
if
gotta
our
win.
insurance company's telling us $4 million, it's just like when our attorney tells us something, we should be listening to them.
That's what I'm asking.
so if I'm looking at this in a vacuum as just what the umbrella coverages are, ignoring everything else that I said about the agreements, about what their underlying policies are, if I'm looking at it in a vacuum, your insurance company is going to recommend more insurance because you can't go wrong with having more insurance.
Right.
So,
But we're getting that, we're upgrading it from 2, or I'm sorry, yeah, from 2 to 4. That's on them.
That's on them.
That's
But
on,
we
it's
haven't-
not on,
But we have not gotten that yet. That's,
Right.
this is the whole.
They're
point.
still sticking with the 2,
We
which
have
is
9
why I'm,
days, and nobody gave them approval for this yet. So they don't have the insurance, and really, they got no approval for alcohol.
A week away.
So are we saying we want to see 4 million, or we're not, we can't have it? Is that how the board's looking to go on this, or? I mean,
To me, it shouldn't be a big deal to get this umbrella rider. I don't think it's a
I
big issue.
don't think it's a big issue either.
Yeah.
It's a minimum.
well, as
thing.
long, I will be willing to say yes, as long as they, with that stipulation, that they get that other, that they bring that 2 up
four.
in an umbrella.
Yeah.
With the 4.
again, I have to caution this board that there has to be an underlying agreement, or you could have 22 quadrillion in an umbrella coverage, and it won't mean a lick of difference because there's no contract. So without a contract, this doesn't even come into play. There has to be an agreement between these guys. So I don't know if there is, there could be.
So we don't have a contract with.
I don't know.
With,
This is the first I've seen this. I have no idea what this is. I am talking in basically what should happen and in what generally should be the course.
I would say we don't.
Nobody knows what's
Leave
going
it.
on.
But,
Table it.
but this did come to the village board, Ian. She's been here before to get approved for this event.
yeah.
Okay?
When is the event?
And she got approval for the event
To have
itself,
an event
but
there.
not,
Correct. She did not follow the rest
so
of.
that's our, she
Okay.
can, yeah.
So then, if they haven't done that, then that's a problem on them.
So what,
So they can have the event without the alcohol then?
Unless they get, I mean, unless we quickly write up an agreement.
And
Quickly.
well, that's not gonna happen.
protect us.
I'd feel comfortable, I mean, we have to have the attorney look at it, and, you know, we're not just gonna write something up and say, sign this, without the attorney looking at it.
Can you do that in a week? Because it's next weekend.
Yeah.
So,
Figured I'd ask. Yeah.
The police on
it's, all things I guess are possible.
I mean,
So-
isn't there something out there like a template for just a generic agreement for you're gonna lease the building for whatever? Isn't there anything like that? Like, so that you're not, like,
The law is not necessarily generic.
well, no, but I mean, I'm
And
talking about,
I mean, I would say my clients are not generic, and they deserve better than generic. That's how I
well,
would.
what about AI? Could you ask Mr. AI to help you with this, or?
Absolutely not.
So why don't we do this?
If you want, I can try to put together a contract in this timeframe. I can try to do that, and we can try to
John has all the
accommodate.
information, we'll give it to.
We have all the documentation, all the insurance certificate, everything.
We give it to Ian, and we can.
So who's my contact on this?
John?
Well, it's gonna be Ryan. I'm gonna be out of the country for 2 weeks.
I'll
Nice excuse.
oh,
Look at the smile.
you
He's
go check.
smiling.
Give the information.
I can send you what I have tomorrow.
Send it over to me. Who's my point person then to work with it?
Tilshak.
At this point, it would be Ryan.
No, it would
After
be,
I send.
no, it would be
John?
Tilshak.
No, I'm gonna be in St. Louis next week.
Oh, for God's sake.
Ryan?
be me and Rose.
It'll be right.
It'll be me and Rose.
All right.
Okay,
You and me, Ryan.
You know what?
Or are you not around too? Or is it gonna be you?
I'm good,
Are you-
I'm good,
are you-
I'm good, I'm
We're
good.
getting down to it.
We're good.
All right, so we have an understanding.
What happens if they don't agree with this?
Then they can't have alcohol on the premise.
So my understanding then is this: I'm going to look over all the paperwork. I will draft whatever is necessary to get us in a place where they can, or I will do
Of
my
the
best to
least
get us
liability?
to isolate our liability as best we can, and so they can get this event going. I will do my best to get all this done. And it is my understanding that the board would like to see a $4 million umbrella policy as part of the insurance requirements to use this event.
Right.
Correct.
This event venue space.
All right.
So we're not just talking about alcohol, we're talking about whether they can have the party at all.
Well, then, yeah, I thought it was just gonna be about.
Basically.
Liability wise, I don't, even if there is no alcohol, should we still be having contracts, Ian?
Yes,
Yes.
Absolutely.
yes.
Otherwise, you're not listed as an additional insured, which means if something goes wrong on that property and you're all gonna get sued, right? We've seen that before. Everybody gets sued.
Yeah.
But if I have a contract with indemnification language in it, I could say, well, we got sued because of your negligence, not my negligence. Now I can have them step in to take over our defense. So it saves you from even having to defend the case.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
So it's kind of like the same situation with the sidewalk, whereas our insurance company is defending us.
right.
Yes? Actually, no.
Not exactly,
No
because,
contract.
because they're in it, right? That's a different situation. There was no contract. That's just an accident. And there was an allegations of negligence against a number of parties, which that gets submitted to your carrier. Your carrier then stepped in and said, we will cover this loss. They stepped in, they provide the defense, and if there is some sort of negligence that is found on the municipality, in that case, they will pay out up to your insurance limits.
So this situation is probably actually worse of a risk for us doing it the way it's going now. I mean, you're having
I won't say
alcohol,
worse or not, what it is
It's-
you're
it's
inviting
all
it.
bad.
You're inviting this one.
So can we make a motion to accept that as long as the
They get-
conditions are met?
Yeah.
Is that your motion?
Yeah.
Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
What's the motion now?
All right, Rose, say it again.
To accept as long as all the
To,
conditions.
yeah, to accept as long as all the conditions are met.
Okay.
So the event can go on if
Right.
if they come to an agreement with council.
As long as all of our conditions are met.
Thank you, trustee Bunker.
Yeah.
Nothing for nothing. How much are they renting this place for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing
Oh.
for nothing. It's exactly that.
Okay.
All right, discussion update on East Main Street sidewalk collapse, trustee Nesnek.
If you West Main.
No,
I'll explain.
Isn't that it?
not Trent, not this.
No, we're gonna talk about East Main,
Or west-
sidewalk.
Oh, okay. East Main sidewalk.
So, the speed awareness, signs have been posted up there. I myself have made the point of driving down that road probably more than I ever have, just to check it out and see how the people in front of me have reacted, and it just makes an impact.
It's
You
a
can-
nice road,
You
right?
can say what you want to say about it, but I watch it, people are going down, it's 30, it goes immediately to 29, 22, very quickly. So I think it's definitely having an impact. At the corner of Remsen, if you've driven by, the resident that lives on the one corner has cut their bushes down to the code, the size that they're supposed to be, in the area that it's supposed to be. We are going to have the lady on the other side of the street had come out and spoke to us and agreed that she has called the person who does her lawn, and we're hoping by the end of this week that she cuts hers back to code. So both of those sides were out of code. So by this weekend, hopefully both of them will be in code.
Is that at Remsen
Yes,
and East Main?
yes.
Yeah.
Trust.
So I think that'll make that's gonna make a big difference there. We're still waiting. I believe the work is being done by the highway department, this week, where they're gonna be closing the road back up next week, and the, people who do the lines are gonna come out. While they're out here, they're gonna redo the crosswalks going down East Main Street. We're gonna try to make that a practice that every time they're here, since we do pay them for the day, we're gonna be hitting another crosswalk to make it more visible. So, there's some, also, things that are happening with the police department and tickets. I don't know if Rosemarie or Dave wants to talk a little bit more about that.
You can talk about what is going on what you're doing on East Main Street to try to improve.
Well, yeah, it's not just East Main, but.
Well, yeah.
In general, yeah.
Yeah, in general. We have had extra police patrols anytime we have multiple officers on and they're not handling a call. They're been assigned for speed, crosswalk, stop signs, different various details. And the numbers are pretty high. So they are out enforcing.
Well, because they're on a daily basis, they're giving you their tally of how many, yeah.
Yep, so at the end of each one of their tour, at the end of the tour, they submit a sheet to me saying who they stopped, how many vehicles, how many were issued, how many were warned,
Great.
so.
So I think it's a good start. I think, you know, after a while, you get a reputation
Yeah.
of what's going on certain streets and roads. So hopefully we can get it under control.
Yeah.
People have more vision. People are more aware of how fast they're going. People are getting tickets. So with that being said, hopefully we can keep that under control and just move on to the next street. So
All right. Thank you, trustee Niznik.
that's about all I have for that.
Okay,
Jack.
resolutions. Resolution number 3626 of 2026, resolution authorizing a correction of errors pursuant to New York State real property tax law.
You get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Oh, he's gonna
wait
read
a
them all.
second.
You
Oh,
do
you gotta read
one
them all?
shot.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. My fault. Stuck to the old way.
What was it?
Do them all.
Read them all.
Oh, read them all?
Yeah.
Oh,
All on
okay,
consent, none have been pulled off consent, so
okay.
clerk can read the resolutions.
Resolution 3726 of 2026, resolution authorizing the mayor to sign the Berisha Hall agreement. Resolution number 3826 of 2026, resolution authorizing the acceptance of a performance bond to guarantee the cost of the improvements in connection with Berisha Hall. Resolution number 3926 of 2026, resolution ratifying emergency contract for payroll services. Resolution 4026, 2026, resolution authorizing participation in a settlement of national opiate distributor litigation and execution of combined participation form. Resolution number 4126, 2026, resolution requesting the New York State Department of DOT to conduct traffic studies for the New York State Route 9E corridor within the village of Wappingers Falls.
Get a motion?
I'll make a
Make the
motion.
Is there a
Trustee Tilichak, who was,
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
non-consent agenda, other matters. Village board comments.
Any comments from the public?
Got nothing.
We have a motion to go into executive session.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Wow.